I was surrounded by my closest friends and colleagues at a bar. They knew me inside and out and trusted me completely. We were halfway between buzzed and drunk, and I decided to let my guard down forever. And just like that, the pressure was off. Stress bled out of my back and neck. I felt giddy with anticipation. The game of the night was 2 truths and 1 lie, a party classic. I sipped my drink and waited for my turn. "All right," I said, to quiet the room a little. "I don't think you guys can guess the lie, but we'll see. My parents abused me mentally, emotionally, and physically. My dad was a drunk who liked to use his fists and his boot heel whenever I annoyed him, so my mom would lock me in the basement in isolation for days at a time to avoid getting him angry. This lasted from when I was a baby until I left home after high school. I beamed as the room went fully silent. Next, when I was 13, my next-door neighbor got a puppy, and I got a little jealous, so I crept next door at night and stole the puppy. I zipped it up in my old backpack, and I biked down to the flood control. I tossed the pack in and watched it sink right down to the bottom, squirming all the while. I chuckled. Somebody muttered. Last one. My girlfriend in college. Some of you remember Gina. I murdered her. We went out clubbing and she got really, really drunk. I escorted her back to the dorms where she passed out, so I got a syringe filled with Grey Goose vodka and injected it all under her tongue. Basically spiked it right into her bloodstream, but without leaving a needle mark. She never woke up. Alcohol poisoning, don't you know? Plenty of witnesses saying how drunk she was. Nothing suspicious at all. I didn't kill Gina for fun, or because I hated her, or anything like that. I just wanted to break up with her, and my way seemed simpler than dumping her. Less crying and shouting, for starters. They were all aghast. They didn't know how to react. Was I joking? Was I lying? Well, I lied once. Any guesses? Anyone? No? Okay. The first story was bullshit. My parents were saints. They never even spanked me. Honestly, I felt fantastic. For the first time in a long time, I didn't have to hold up a shield against the world. Plus, the martinis were finally kicking in.